Welcome to the best of MLG Washington, D.C. With the amateur teams battling it out in the Halo Reach Combine, the Halo 3 competition was reserved purely for the top MLG teams. This tournament would prove to be especially important, DMAC, as it was the team's last chance to earn points before a national championship.
That's right, Puckett. On the Friday night kickoff, we witnessed Straight Rippin' roll all over Warriors, and then we watched Carbon fall to the hands of Heaven and Earth. Things only continued to heat up as we moved on to Doritos Saturday night and Championship Sunday. After advancing past the first two rounds without dropping a single game, Triggers Down met up with the winner of our first two events this season, Instinct.
This series was hard fought by both teams and emotions ran high as everything came down to a pivotal Game 5. Let's check it out.
We're starting this one off with Cloud. He always gets the sniper here for Instinct, but who is he going to have to shut down from TD right now?
He's going to need to shut down Neighbor right off the beginning, but right after that, he's got to protect the Rockets. When you get the sniper and your teammates don't push, you have to watch the Rockets.
Well, check out Neighbor's play. Rather than going for the sniper Cloud was looking for him, Neighbor comes over the man cannon, takes down Cloud, steals the sniper rifle, and rather than hitting the man cannon, he blades Lunchbox and keeps it going. So it's all tied up 4-4, but a great opening out of Neighbor.
And you know, when you watch that from Neighbor's screen, you would assume that, oh my goodness.
This is just a highlight reel being played in front of us, guys, and it's actually live. Freaking fantastic Halo being played right now.
Yeah, these guys are all on fire. They've been heating up all day. Now we're just seeing them own.
You're known for your battle rifle, best man. What are you doing? Ripping faces two incredible shots, one on a guy coming over man cannon. Reaction time like that is just ridiculous. All of Triggers Down, just blowing my mind here.
I taught him everything he knows on Legends.
When you're feeling it, Chris. And best man right now is definitely playing well.
We have the Rockets in the hands of Tots pushing into the base with Neighbor. Best man, the only player for TD up in top middle. Everyone else keeping the pressure on Instinct, trying to force them, to trap them back in their base. Tots down low. Best man decides to put away the sniper as he makes his way to help out Tots on the man cannon side. He's finally going to be taken down. Neighbor with 4 kills. Roy and Cloud with 4 kills as well. Instinct only down 4, even though it looks like TD is dominating here.
Yeah, and then that's they do. But we watched Triggers Down earlier. They just keep control of the lobby and they keep the pressure on you, and they have to get Tots out of their base.
Yeah.
Finally, they broke out of the setup here, and it looks like Instinct is going to be able to push top middle.
Well, looking at the 16 LAN, like we were saying, Instinct has beaten Triggers Down both times they played this at the LAN. This has definitely been one of Instinct's best game types throughout the season. And I'm surprised they're still in this. I mean, it looks like Triggers Down was almost going to walk away with it in the beginning, but Instinct's holding top.
17-15, just a 2-kill game as Instinct is rallying back behind Roy and Cloud. Roy picking up another kill on Best Man, and he's got a sniper rifle, and he hit Tots there once in the body. All 8 of these players on top of their game right now. It really shows that the practice they put in before this event is paying off. And Roy is now on a killing spree, getting the short-range snipe there on Best Man with a headshot. 20-20, it's all tied up here on the main stage.
You can't talk enough about the caliber of players we are seeing right now. These guys are playing ridiculously.
I feel like we're watching the championships at our final event in DC.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
I mean, right now, Roy, MVP of Raleigh, I mean, we're expecting big things out of him.
Best man finally ending Roy's killing spree. Right now we're going to jump on board with Cloud. He's got the sniper. We're only 3 minutes into the game. It's 24-22 as Instinct takes their first lead of the game.
And look for Cloud to get up in his attic or actually push up with his teammates here. He's got to do big things with this sniper.
And this is rough for them. Best man just got a double kill with the Rockets. Cloud, the only member alive here for Instinct momentarily. He has to push all the way back in his base. And nice 4-shot there to take down Neighbor. Best man comes charging in, and there's the team shot from Instinct as Cloud picks up the double kill. So Triggers Down trying to keep the pressure on him, but Instinct's team shot just too strong in that situation. Now Cloud has the sniper at long range to work with, and that is when he is at his most dangerous.
I love watching Cloud snipe long range. He doesn't have a twitchy shot like a lot of the other players in the league, so when he gets unzoomed, he's usually still staring directly at the guy who unzoomed him and can still take that no-scope.
But notice he took him down right there. Tots is always behind them no matter what. Until they stop Tots, they are never going to get a big lead.
We got to go to Neighbor. He's on the flank, came all the way across the map with his team sniper rifle, pushed into the base, and he's going to be taken down finally by Lunchbox, but not before getting 2 kills. 32-31 as Triggers Down retakes the lead. Todd's doing work. Perfect grenade to take down Element Warrior. He's able to stay alive at the power-up.
As long as he stays behind this team and is a thorn in their side, then they will want to walk away with this game type.
Instinct all trapped in their lobby. Triggers Down seems to be controlling the pace of the game, doing whatever they want here. We're going on board with Hysteria, making his way into the lobby. 2 guys sent on flag side. Hysteria sent on the flank through lobby. He's going to finish the kill on Cloud, and check out the team shot and teamwork here from TD. It is incredible.
Yeah, they're really playing excellent, Chris. They have definitely worked very hard about that teamwork. You could see 2 guys came from the flag right there, and as soon as they made a distraction, the other members of Triggers Down came in from right behind to clean up those kills.
Neighbor leading all players with 12. Roy actually picks up a 13th kill. It's 39-38 as we go back on board with Neighbor. Rocking the Gunners, and a solid BR cleans up another kill on Element Warrior. 40-38. Now we're 10 kills away for TD.
And in this situation, these players are just playing off of muscle memory. I mean, it's so chaotic. All you can do is relate to practice.
We have a sniper in the hands of Cloud. It looks like no one else has a power weapon. We see Hysteria picking up one now for Triggers Down. He's looking across the map on Man Cannon side, but Neighbor just staying alive here on L2, R2, just roaming back and forth, popping up to finish kills whenever needed. And Hysteria picks up another kill on Cloud, who had that sniper rifle. So a big kill there out of Hysteria. We're going to go on board with him. Todd's pushing up. The other 2 guys from TD are going to be taken down. So Hysteria really needs to make a key play here, at least drop a couple shields.
Yeah, right now he needs to get behind the Mauler or get to their Mohawk and just put in shots like he's doing right now.
Takes down Element Warrior, getting hit by Lunchbox. He's forced to back down, but you see all 4 members of Triggers Down alive and pushing forward. That one not connecting, but they're 1 kill away as you see Best Man and Neighbor pick up more kills. There's the no-scope, and Cloud's gonna go, no! Oh. Cloud stays alive with the double kill, 49-46, and that was 3 dead for Triggers Down. A huge BR battle won there by Cloud. Instinct staying alive, and the Rockets just came up. Lunchbox has a sniper to work with. We got long-range rockets from Element Warrior as he picks those up. Cannot give up any deaths if you are the Instinct squad. Neighbor with no shields, top middle. Todd's over on his side of the Man Cannon. Hysteria down low, and Best Man is sneaking over on Man Cannon side right now into the lobby. Best Man needs just 1 kill here, and he's gonna get it as Todd picks up the kill on Cloud.
Wow, Instinct had some impressive snipes at the beginning of that game, but the real story of this game, D-Mac, Triggers Down's relentless pressure.
Yeah, Puckett, and right after that series, we saw another incredible face-off between 2nd-seeded Final Boss and 6th-seeded Dynasty.
After coming off a huge first-place finish in Raleigh, Final Boss was the clear favorite in this tournament. Dynasty, on the other hand, was a new team with a great mix of talent, young blood, and veteran experience. They would definitely have their hands full with the defending champions, though, Final Boss. Here's game 1 from their series, Pit CTF.
Let's watch, though, how Pistola opens this game up here for Final Boss.
Yeah, Pistola is definitely going to be this kind of X factor for Final Boss, especially in this tournament. I know last tournament, he started off their games getting 2 no-scopes and things like that. It was great. He's been playing fantastic.
We got Ogre 2 getting the early rockets. Fear itself is going to get the sniper here for Final Boss, and we're watching APG do exactly what I expected him to do, and that is rip faces with the battle rifle. He's already got a double kill, and he just shut down Final Boss's sniper. APG continuing to go to work, hitting a player in the body across the map, and now he's getting positioned here top of Final Boss's snipe tower. A great start for Dynasty, especially APG here, Chris.
Yeah, for sure. Also, Clutch right there picked up a clutch double kill on a flanking Pistola, now hopefully able to run this flag here.
All right, someone needs to take down Fear itself, who's in the needles. APG just needs a headshot. Thought he got it there, but Fear is somehow able to survive in the needle pit. Ogre 2 pushing in on APG's position. Remember, he has Final Boss's sniper. He's finally taken down in the Mauler, but not before all of his teammates pushed up. Hines is going to be taken down, so is Clutch, so that's 4 down for Dynasty. We're going on board with Ogre 2, the veteran. And guys, with his win in Raleigh last event, Ogre 2 became the winningest player in MLG history with 23 wins.
That's not surprising at all, Chris. I mean, the guy has been at almost every MLG event and has been a top player in every single Halo.
Yeah, you can't say enough about the Ogres. They're so naturally gifted, and their aspect on the game is just incredible.
And while we're talking about the Ogres, Ogre 1, Ogre 2's twin brother is actually here. Doritos flew him out for this event. He is a reach evaluator, and so happy to have him here as well. Right now we are jumping on board with Pistola. He just got 2 headshots, making the crowd go wild here with the sniper rifle. Now putting it away and pulling out the battle rifle. 3 of his teammates dead. What does Pistola need to do here, guys?
Well, you know, he just needs to be patient and wait for his teammates now. If he just watches this long haul, and he can give his teammates a chance to respawn.
We got Pistola making a push here, guys.
And if you're Instinct, the last person you want to heat up is Pistola. If he gets heated up, this game is going to go in their favor. We've seen him. He is a game changer.
Dynasty. We got Heinz with the overshield here for Dynasty. Pistola inside the flag with the sniper.
Yeah, right there was a great play by Dynasty. They knew the overshield was coming up. They sent their entire team over there to make sure to control that. Countered Final Boss when they came, and now have control of the map.
2 minutes and 30 seconds into the game. Final Boss with 3 dead once again. Dynasty doing a nice job shutting down the charges here from FB over on the training side of the map. They had the first flag attempt, didn't get anywhere. APG got stuck in the mauler, but Dynasty and APG going head-to-head with Final Boss, and they're winning a lot of battles here.
And you know, it's really APG and Destin who are doing a lot of the work right now. Heinz is trying to get behind them, but FB's stopping them. They're very good at stopping the flanks.
And I want to know, guys, who was the one player from Dynasty that most impressed you in their match against SQ earlier?
I'm going to have to go with Destin. I mean, the kid has been the X factor for this team. You said it yourself. The pros talked about it at the LAN. I think it was Ogre 2 that even said it. I mean, the kid, when he's hot, he's on fire, and no one's going to stop him.
Ogre 2 versus APG. He gets 4 shots on APG's body and decides to go back after the flag, keeping that flag alive in the needle pit. But a nice snipe by Dynasty is going to shut him down. 2 down for Final Boss, and that flag's not going anywhere as Pistola is going to get sandwiched between Heinz and Clutch.
And Heinz, I feel like, has also played extremely well this tournament. He's really gone back to the form he was at before, I guess, last tournament. Last tournament, it was almost as if he took a step backwards. But right now, he's back to performing like his 09 self.
I was going to say, he definitely did not look comfortable on either straight ripping or believe the hype. Really finding himself at home here on this Dynasty squad. He fits in with the rest of the 3 guys really well.
And I almost wonder if it's kind of a pressure situation. If Heinz, when he joined straight ripping, he was kind of almost that guy. He won the 09 overall player. He came to straight ripping. You know, he had a lot of pressure on him to perform. He was going to be the thing that lifted the player that lifted straight ripping to the next level, and along with Believe the Hype. So now on Dynasty, I think he's found a nice home.
And when we get a chance after Fear Itself dies, I want to go back on board with Heinz. The kid has had incredible communication from what I saw at the 16 LAN, and I actually want to listen in with this Dynasty squad and hear how are they keeping Final Boss at bay. Normally, you'll expect to see Final Boss take control of the map early in a game. They haven't been able to do that so far.
No, it's been great defense by Dynasty. They've managed to stop almost every single one of Final Boss's attempt of caps.
Well, here's a great opportunity for Final Boss to put in a cap. Victory X is going to pull the flag over on flag side, or on needle side, excuse me. All 4 members of Dynasty spawning in the courtyard, and they're going to get shut down. The flag is stopped, but Pistola, the only player alive in the game, is going to keep the flag alive through the needle hall. And check this out, Heinz actually was alive, sneaking through the training. He's going to get the nade on Pistola to stop this flag run. A huge clutch play out of Heinz there.
Now watch how APG is going to go through green box instead of going down empty. By going through green box, he's going to get a different angle and be able to put in shots on the other team.
And there's the double kill out of APG, cleaning up kills, stopping that flag. And if he can stop this flag and get the return here, Dynasty could see a counter cap opportunity as Heinz has a sniper once again on training. Missing his shot, and the flag is going to be taken, dropped into the base by Pistola. Smart play by Pistola. They're dropping it off to his teammates who he knew would spawn there. And there you see Victor X putting in heads-up play out of the youngest player from FB.
I was just getting ready to say, that was probably one of the most incredible heads-up plays. He's no shields. He knows his ex-teammates on the training. Drop the flag in there and get his shields back.
And it's those kind of plays that help Final Boss win that last tournament and why they're such a good team. I mean, to think in just that little of a micro situation, just to drop the flag, not take a single death there, and definitely get the cap, that puts them apart from most other teams on this league.
Genius players. Guys, let's listen in with Final Boss as we crank up our Astro 840s.
Watch out the plant. Watch out the plant. Insort. In Mullen, nice to that. One shot in sword. The guy in the pit. No one. Three down. Guys, one to sword. Sniping. One shot still. He's nice. All down. Nice. Oh, that's when you spawn. Top turret, one shot. I have rockets. Maybe. Hines, one hit third. I got Nate. One hit third, Clutch, Hines. One on bridge. Nice. Bridge? I know, go on the sword bridge. Go on the sword bridge. 20. Clutch, one hit bridge. All right. Grab it, all coming. Might come through long, maybe, or green. Watch green. We got a count. I got it in.
And check this out, guys. Final boss on the board again, 2-0. Pistola, while reloading the rockets, seeing how many players were alive for Dynasty, needing to know how many guys are coming at him, and the answer was only one. Great job from Fear Itself, Ogre 2, and Victory to keep the pressure on the Dynasty squad while Pistola ran that one in without getting shot.
And the great thing is Ogre 2 is still in a position to keep control of their base. This team is looking flawless right now.
I want to call out Clutch. On both those flag captures, he got trapped in sword by himself and was unable to do anything about either of those flags. He needs to put himself in better positions on this map.
And this is something we saw, though, out of Dynasty on the last time they played the Pit CTF. They were always on sword and training side. Scott, you made mention of it earlier, but now we see that the final boss strat of going through green box and locking down Needle Hall is really the superior strategy amongst the top teams.
I've always personally preferred to go green and empty, but Status Quo and Dynasty both went sword side, and they made it look effective, but you just can't run the flag underneath Sword Bridge versus a team like Final Boss. You have too many clutch players.
And Clutch doing a nice job taking down Victor X inside his base. Fear Itself picking up the new sniper here for Final Boss as Clutch has one as well. Here comes the sniper duel. Fear on top of the tower, and he is going to win it. Now going for the double in green box, and a smart play by Destin to back out of that one. Wait for your teammates, buddy. Hines, though, once again on the flank. He's coming up right behind Fear Itself right now. Oh my goodness. Pistola says, I got your back, buddy. Don't worry, Hines is down. Pistola used to be Hines' teammate in 2009. He knows exactly what he wanted to do there.
Yeah, and you know, I'm going to have to call out Clutch as well. He is picking up the sniper for his team, and he hasn't done anything with it. Either start making the plays or give it up to someone else. We saw Hines. He has a good sniper. Give it to him.
We also have APG and Destin, both very good snipers. Clutch, I'm glad with Clutch he's now grabbing this flag here, but he needs to start getting in the other team's base. He needs to start playing objective, doing his role.
And let's say nice things. I got a lot of them to say about Pistola. Look at his sniper so far. He saved the Fear Itself earlier, got a nice headshot on Hines, who is on the flank. Then he pushes through Needle, picks up another headshot on Destin, coming back to his base as he sees Clutch pulling the flag. He's just doing everything right here, guys.
Yeah, that's a really important play, especially on Pit CTF. If you don't have numbers on the other side and they're pulling your flag, you always want to kill the guy at your base before trying to move to the other side.
And the beauty of Pistola being in that position, he can tell his teammates, hey, I'm Needler side. They're not coming through green and empty. Just needs training and keep an eye on Sword Bridge.
Locking down the map, giving FB very good map control here.
Taking a look at the clock here, the Rockets on the floor. Pistola's going to pick those up. It's 2-0 in favor of Final Boss. We have just 5 minutes and 20 seconds left in regulation time. Final Boss, though, they're looking to end this game before we hit that 15-minute mark. They want to finish this one strong, 3-0.
It's like Pistola's Master Chief runs faster than everyone. Me and Chris just made eye contact and said, wow, how did he escape that? He runs faster than everyone else.
He takes more bullets as well. I don't know. He might have more health.
Supercharged.
He has armor lock without having to go down.
All right, we got Pistola with the sniper still alive. He's been alive for about a minute now. And he's positioning himself so well. And the other guys on Final Boss, props to them for being selfless, willing to give up their lives for his here. But Pistola really just not missing shots. Finally, Destin puts an end to his spree. But let's head on over with Fear Itself. He's got a sniper, and so does Victor X. And Victor actually is on top of the Dynasty snipe tower.
And you know, I don't think a lot of people give Fear Itself enough credit for his sniper. When you watch him play, he puts himself in great positions, and he always connects with headshots.
Yeah, Fear Itself is a really good player. I love just the makeup of Final Boss. I love the type of players they all have. They all are selfless when they need to be. They all can take over a game when they have to. I mean, it's just a good mix of players.
Hines with a super clutch play there. Fear Itself backsmacked APG just as the overshield came up. Got that overshield, but Hines sticks him. So that full overshield depleted, and the rush there by Final Boss is going to be stopped. Destin, though, sneaking over to Final Boss's base, and he just stole the flag.
Final Boss just does such an excellent job at stopping the flank.
Here we got Victory X, guys. Victory X wall. Destin was trying to pull a flag. Victory was doing the exact same thing, trying to sneak one out there, but Dynasty is going to shut him down. Nice job by Hines and Clutch to stop the flag carrier. And now we got Clutch and friends pushing forward as APG's pulling a flag. and it looks like they actually have an opportunity of making this one as they take down Fear itself, who had the sniper.
Well, right now, Dynasty's gonna have to bring everyone back to their base. You can see Final Boss is mounted a push on the training side. If Dynasty doesn't get everyone on their team back, I don't think they're gonna get this cap.
Destin doing a great job staying alive and cleaning up kills over on Green Box. APG needing help. Pistol pushing him, and a nice beatdown by APG. Ogre 2 is going to put a stop to that run momentarily. Destin doing work on Green Box. And now we see Hines, the objective mastermind, going for that flag. He's going to drop it off to Clutch. And Clutch taken out by a clutch grenade here from Victor X, who's in the needle pit. Final Boss not giving up on this flag yet. Victor X getting distracted on Green Box as APG able to sneak in, coming off the respawn to score. It's 2-1, but Dynasty needs to be careful. All 4 members of Final Boss alive, and they're coming for this 3rd flag.
And Final Boss just positioned themselves really well. They knew that it was going to take a long time for them to cap that flag, so they just all pushed to their base.
And we got Victory pulling a flag here on Needle. Pistola and Ogre 2 providing great cover fire. You got Fear itself there as well. Fear's taken down, but Victory is alive. Clutch, the only member alive on the Final Boss side of the map. Can he stop this flag? And a great grenade by Hines is going to put an end to that run. And all 4 members of Dynasty alive and pushing forward here. Guys, they cannot allow Final Boss to put in this flag, but they also need to stay aggressive because they're running out of time with 2 minutes left in regulation time. This is a huge play out of Clutch and friends.
Yeah, it is a really well-executed counter cap right there. They came through, they stopped the cap, and they wasted no time in trying to bring their flag back.
Fear itself, the only member from Final Boss in position. Actually, Victor X is at the Dynasty flag, but he is going to be taken down as Clutch puts it in. It's all tied up with 1:40 left in regulation, but no matter what, the next flag will win this game 1 here. Dynasty doing a great job of bouncing back in the 2nd half.
And we watched them do the exact same thing for status quo. They were down 2-0, they tied it up before the regulation, and then they ended up winning the game. If that happens here, I'll be surprised.
Dynasty rolling on all kinds of momentum here after that counter cap. I thought the game was over, but Clutch put enough shots on Victory to drop his shield, and Hines had the nice grenade to finish the kill. They stop the flag, and they bring a flag back of their own. All tied up 2-2, but here comes Final Boss. Ogre 2 has a fully loaded sniper rifle. He's got 4 shots in the next clip, and he's ready to do some damage over here on Needle side. And there you see him take down the first kill. Destin and AP Jed dead. Clutch stuck in his flag. Hines, the last guy alive, he's in the pit. Final Boss is going to finish this one strong, guys.
Yeah, but Hines definitely got a big kill on Ogre 2 right there, and should be able to stop Pistola before it gets through camo.
So here we go, Pistola versus Hines. Hines right around the corner. Pistola with a smart grab there on the flag to keep it alive. And Dynasty, just when I thought they were done, Hines once again clutches it here. Dynasty staying alive, and now you see Hines pushing over to the FB side of the map.
It's almost as if Dynasty waits for the 2nd half of the game to really come out and shine. I mean, it's almost as if they adapted in the 1st half of the game, figured out Final Boss's strategy, and right now are kind of countering it.
It seems like they're just running on adrenaline. Every time Final Boss puts their back up against the wall, Dynasty pushes back even stronger. Clutch being forced back here as Pistola picks up the new overshield here for FB. Dynasty gonna need a big play here to stop this FB squad. They're pushing strong on training side, guys.
And you know, with Pistola having that overshield, Dynasty is looking really bad right now in this situation.
But a smart play right here by Pistola to go back to his base and clear out his own base before attacking. It would have been a mistake for him to try to hide anywhere in the Dynasty base or try to go for that flag. Instead, he was going for full map control, and it's looking good right now for Final Boss.
Victor X with the rockets pushing into the flag. Pistola's gonna grab it, and Clutch gets a great spawn there in the Mauler, and he picks up the double kill. That was huge. That is gonna shut down Final Boss's push, and now Dynasty has an opportunity to push over to the FB side of the map. And Destin leads the charge here, putting shots across the map over on Pistola, who is in sword. Knowing that Final Boss is spawning courtside, he is gonna run this Needles, and he has Clutch to protect him. Victor X and Fear itself coming off the respawn. Great grenades to stop the flag run here. They picked up 2 huge kills. APG and Hines are not going to be able to do anything with this flag.
It seems each team is playing incredible defense right now, Chris. We've probably seen about 10 flags pulled that have been returned.
Guys, put Dynasty in your forum SIGs. This is the new team to watch going into Dallas. Remember, earlier today, they secured their spot in the National Championships. Final Boss, they've had their spot secured after the win in Raleigh. Both of these teams putting on a show just as Triggers Down and Instinct did just about an hour ago. Here we go. We got the flag in the hands of Pistola running this one. Needleside, he's got Fear Itself escorting Victor X on the training side with Ogre 2 on green. This is a great setup for FB on this flag run.
Yeah, it is. The key right there was trying to kill Pistola before he made it out. But right now you see Clutch picking up a clutch double kill, stopping this flag.
Huge again is Dynasty. Once again, Hines and Clutch, the defenders.
It's who I said in the pregame show.
We got the flag running, guys, for Dynasty. Clutch is going to be taken down. Hines trying to make sure that flag is not touched here by the FB squad. Ogre 2 going for a stop here on Destin, but Destin's got it through long haul. Is Dynasty going to be able to pull this one out? Destin fumbles the flag, but APG is there, and now Destin can cover APG's back. Fear Itself coming through the green box, but the flag goes in, and Dynasty takes game one.
Wow, Puckett. Final Boss had complete control with 5 minutes left. They were up 2-0. And then Dynasty comes back and gets 3 caps in a row. They win the game. That was incredible.
Dude, Hines and the rest of Dynasty just so clutch there. And after that upset, Dynasty took the next 2 games, sweeping the series 3-0. Their shocking upset sent a clear message to the rest of the teams competing that Dynasty was a force to be reckoned with.
Now, in the winner's bracket finals, TD proved to be too much and knocked Dynasty down to the loser's bracket in a 3-1 victory. Fueled by revenge, Final Boss had climbed through the bracket and worked their way to the loser's bracket finals to earn a second shot at Dynasty.
Now, since this was the second time these 2 teams met up, the series would be extended to a best of 11. Dynasty would be leading 3-0, and Dynasty would only need to win 3 games to make it to the championship, while Final Boss would be forced to win 6. Let's check out Game 5 of the series, Team Slayer on Narrows.
But we are going to start this one right now. It looks like with Fear Itself from Final Boss, he's making his way, and he is grabbing the sniper rifle for Final Boss, Scott.
And you know, I said that the game relies on Fear Itself. If he's playing well, they're going to win. But sometimes he's hit or miss, and if he heats up with the sniper, they can easily win this.
Well, right now he's 1 for 1 as he shuts down APG at the start of that game. Meanwhile, Pistola is going to get the rockets for Final Boss. He's moving over on man cannon side. Hines is down low at Final Boss's base. He seems to be doing that every single time we watch him on Narrows. And Fear Itself is going to pick up his second kill with some nice body shots across the map on Destin. Final Boss with nice control at the start of this game, and they're going to move top middle.
And you know, Final Boss does such a great job at stopping the flankers. You notice how he went out of his way to kill Hines when he was at his base. That's a huge kill, especially in Team Slayer.
Yeah, Hines has been known to be annoying at the other team's base. He kind of gets behind, kind of the thorn in the side, distraction for the other team. If they manage to stop and find Hines, he's going to go really negative, and they're not going to have to worry about the flanker.
Have to give huge props to Fear Itself. Not only is he picking up kills, he's already on a spree, but he was also dropping shields, allowing Pistola to get in there, clean up some easy one-shots, and steal the sniper rifle from the Dynasty squad. And Pistola did a great job staying alive and getting that sniper all the way back top middle. And you see Fear Itself taking the position that Pistola once had. Final Boss executing their strategy to a T, guys.
Yeah, when you see an opening like that, even if you have a sniper, especially in his position when he has just 2 shots, you can charge in there and just take that and get behind him. They already forgot about him. This is a big mistake on their part.
Just 2 bullets left, and he gets the 2 for 1. 1 bullet, 2 kills there from Fear Itself. He's on a sniper spree, and Destin's going to chase him away momentarily. And while Dynasty is worried about Fear Itself, all Final Boss is going to be pushing up. Great play so far out of Fear Itself. He is having a strong series.
Yeah, he's shooting incredibly well. That sniper, he almost didn't miss with that entire sniper bullet. Putting himself on a sniper spree, distracting Dynasty. This is exactly what Final Boss wants.
Ogre 2 versus Clutch, and Clutch's VR is starting to heat up. Nice 4-shot. Ogre 2 only hitting 1 of his shots. And let's go over with Clutch. Wes and crew are only down 7 kills despite the map control we've seen out of Final Boss.
Yeah, it seems that out in Narrows especially, we see that map control doesn't always lead to big, large leads and kills. What we hope to see is that a team wants to get in the lobby. That's really going to be where they're going to get a lot of kills.
Final Boss with a great start to this game. They were able to control both sniper rifles. And speaking of that sniper rifle, we have new ones popping here, Scott, in about 5 seconds.
Yeah, and you know, I'm looking for Fear Itself to definitely grab it. But on the other side, someone on Dynasty needs to step up with the sniper. They didn't even get a single kill with the sniper they just had.
Yeah, in fact, actually, Final Boss managed to steal their sniper and make him pay for it.
So we got Fear itself grabbing the sniper here for Final Boss. Chris is going to be watching Dynasty for us. It looks like Clutch is going to grab it for the D squad. And Fear, once again, couldn't get the headshot, but just does a great job of hitting players in the body. Another easy kill for Pistola is going to clean that one up. And now Fear calling out a player on L2 and L3.
It's a huge advantage just even getting the body shot because that player's taken out of the equation, Chris.
And there with 2 body shots, he's going to take down the sniper for Dynasty. So Clutch is down. A butt shot there, and Hines is going to give them the 28th kill of the game. Final Boss with an 11-kill lead. And Fear misses his shot, but Clutch connects with his. Let's go back over with Wes.
Yeah, that shot right there was huge. I mean, Fear itself has really been setting the pace right now for Final Boss. Just body shot and all the Dynasty players. You can almost see it with their screen. They're kind of scared to cross that middle section because they know they're going to get popped.
And Pistola is now going to pick up the sniper rifle for Final Boss, and Pistola already connecting on his first shot. Not looking good for Dynasty. This is the Final Boss we saw in Raleigh. Like I said, not super classy over there on the feature stage, nothing mind-blowing, but here on the main stage, these guys are dominating.
And, you know, they're known for the main stage. They live on the main stage. Ogre 2 is the most winningest player for a reason. He always performs.
Striving under pressure, Final Boss notorious for their ability to pull out a big win. You see Pistola and crew pushing in as Victor X picks up a double kill, 35-22. And Fear itself, Victor X and Pistola just doing a great job of containing Dynasty in their lobby. Looks like Dynasty kind of getting a little bit desperate, starting to send players over the man can and trying to get a flank, Chris.
Yeah, I think they should have been doing this a little bit earlier in the game, Puckett. They've been locked into their lobby kind of, and they needed to start getting players out, some flanking guys. Right now, Final Boss is just dominating the map.
40-25, a 15-kill lead, the largest lead we've seen so far in this game. Fear itself positioned up on the right shockwave. You love it. They named a spot after you.
It's awesome.
We got Destin and crew just trying to fight out of their lobby, but Final Boss is too strong. 42-27. Fear itself still alive after a nice double kill, looks like, from APG.
This is not the Dynasty we saw last night, Chris. This team is flat. They are aggressive. They're not getting behind the Final Boss squad. I don't know what's going on.
It almost looks like an exact flip-flop of what we saw on last night. This is usually last night we saw Dynasty doing this exact same thing to the Final Boss squad instead, being super aggressive, charging, getting in their lobby, getting behind them. Right now, Final Boss just turned the tables.
And we had Victory X tell us before the game, the key for us is going to be we have to step up our aggressiveness, be aggressive, and it seems to be paying off. Fear itself grabbing the sniper once again. We're watching as APG is trying to figure out a way to push out of his lobby, but he knows Fear has been hot with that rifle, and he's just hiding behind some maulers.
Exactly. This is exactly what Final Boss wants. They know. They're kind of passive. They're scared almost to go top middle because of how good Fear itself sniping right now.
APG changing targets, finishes off the kill on Pistola, and then cleans up the kill on Victory X. Gotta love the way he used the wall there, but it's just a 5-kill game now for Final Boss. They need to finish this one strong before Dynasty heats up, kill the momentum before it starts. Let's go back on board with Fear itself. And they got Pistola. You see that P15. He's going to be on the flank, getting shut down by APG. Fear itself trying to eye players top middle, and there he connects with another headshot on in the clutch.
Now, if you're Fear itself right now,
Oh
my
my,
goodness,
no
you just keep taking shots. I'm going to take away what I was going to say. Just keep ripping faces.
He is playing with all the confidence in the world right now. Incredible play out of Fear itself in that game. Final Boss right back in this series. It's now 3-2.
That was an incredible game by Fear itself, and the epic series went all the way to Game 11, Team Slayer on the pit. Led by a late flank from Ogre 2, Final Boss took Game 11, winning the series 6-5. After a grueling weekend, it looked like Final Boss had a chance to take back-to-back championship titles, and they only had one team in their way, Triggers Down. Because Final Boss was coming out of the losers bracket, they would have to defeat Triggers Down in 2 back-to-back 5-game series to claim the DC title.
Now, the series went back and forth, but Final Boss proved that they were willing to go the distance. After clinching the first series, Final Boss and Triggers Down were sent into the second series with a fresh start. Would Final Boss prevail? Check out Game 4 of the second series to find out.
And we are going to watch Neighbor all game long. Sky, he's got to be the one to shut down Fear itself in this game type. It looks like Fear itself already has that sniper, and he's in the attic. Neighbor knows exactly where he's going to go. They were sitting in the stands watching him play Dynasty, and Neighbor's going to put a shot on Fear, forcing him to back up.
And Neighbor's been kind of quiet this series right now, Chris. He's going to be the player who needs to heat up.
Remember, all they need, they win one more game, and it comes down to it. It's one game for all the marbles. And Neighbor, we've seen him do it in the past. He heats up, and he can be the difference in any match.
I'm not sure if my heart's able to handle another Game 5.
Tots just pulled flag with Rockets.
Yes, he does, Sundance, and you got Neighbor still sitting up top. All 4 members of Final Boss alive as Neighbor makes that 3.
Oh.
But check this out. Hysteria is going to take the flag. He's going to run it. Todd's taken down with those Rockets, but now you're going to see as Neighbor going to pick up the Rocket Sniper, and you got Hysteria putting in the first flag of the game in just under a minute.
And you know, Triggers Down last event was known from coming back from 2-0s.
Oh, and we got Pistola bobbing up and down. Neighbor unable to hit that shot. But Neighbor really doing a great job to start this game, guys. I have to take my hat off to him. Like, he shut down Fear itself at the start of the game. He's not allowing Final Boss to heat up, and he's playing extremely smart here in the lobby.
You know, one of the things you got to keep in mind is these teams are very familiar with one another. Playing in the LAN, at the LAN network, 6-team LAN, also just hanging out there, running scrims and playing customs a lot. So you know that both these teams are familiar with one another. They've got an idea of how to stop the other. It's whoever can step up here at the tournament and play their own game.
Final Boss made a great push. Ogre 2 going to run the flag down low. He is going to secure it, and check this out. Victor X is inside the TD base, and he's doing up-close snipes. He's on a double kill, helped with the third one, and now he is running a second flag. Final Boss looking for back-to-back flag caps.
This is a very impressive showing right now for Final Boss if they get this flag cap.
And here we go, Victor X bringing it back. Is anyone from TD in position to stop him? No, they are not. It is going to be a 2-1 lead for Final Boss. They are 1 flag away from winning the championship.
And they're just constantly on TD's flag right now.
Fear itself sitting, waiting for that third flag. Pistola still alive, doing lots of damage at the sniper. Victory is going to save his life, and he sticks his teammate. We've seen this before, guys. Victor X taking his teammate, but he's keeping the flag alive. Ogre 2 coming off the respawn at the flag. Hysteria the only one in position for TD. He just flipped it, and it's not going to happen. Final Boss is going to win it.
So Final Boss wins another tournament bucket. Feels just like old times.
Final Boss back on top after winning back-to-back events. Guys, that's going to do it here for us on the Best of MLG Washington, D.C. We hope you enjoyed this presentation. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time right here on Xbox Live.